do you see down there below you?
A palm tree.
What does the palm tree look like?
All the palms are going up on it, and it's tall.
Why don't you look around and tell me what else you see there around you? Do you sense a body?
Yes.
Are you standing? Are you sitting?
I'm standing in the sand.
Do you get a sense of why you're standing there?
No,
Is there anybody there with you?
not that I can see.
Is there water? Or is it just sandy?
Just sandy like a desert.
Let's look down at your feet. Are you wearing anything on your feet?
No, I'm barefoot.
What about your body? Are you wearing anything on your body?
I'm wearing white.
What does it look like? Is it a gown or a robe? Do you get a sense?
It's a gown.
You have a white gown on and you're barefoot. Do you have any jewelry or ornamentation on your body?
There's a rope around my waist. It's tied off to the left.
What color is the rope?
Brown. Like a light brown.
Do you sense if you're wearing anything else on your body?
I'm not.
Do you have anything on your head?
No.
Are you carrying anything?
No.
Does the body feel young or old?
I was younger.
Does the body feel male or female?
Male.
Does the body feel healthy?
Tired.
So you saw one palm tree
Just one.
and a lot of sand. And it's just you?
Yeah.
Do you sense what you're doing out there?
Running.
What are you running from?
Being captured.
Who's trying to capture you? Do you get a sense of that?
I don't know. But I got away.
How do you feel here running from these people trying to chase you?
Scared. I don't know where to go.
Do you get a sense of why they're chasing you?
No.
Not sure. What do they want to do? Do you get a sense of what they want to do if they capture you?
They just want me back.
Do you know where they want to bring you back to?
A city.
Do you get a sense of what you were doing in the city?
Mining.
Mining?
Mining.
Okay. Do you know what you were mining?
Copper.
So you were in a city and you were mining copper and you didn't want to do that anymore, or were you being forced to do that?
Yes.
So were you like a slave?
Yes.
And so you didn't want to do that anymore?
No. So I ran. And now I don't know what to do. Or where to go.
So you got away from them. You said you were able to get away,
Yes.
but now you don't know where to go or what to do.
Yes.
And how do you feel?
Empty.
So what do you decide to do next?
I just keep walking.
What's the weather feel like?
Cool.
And you don't have anything with you? You have no...
Just my rope.
So what happens next? You're walking. And then what happens?
There isn't anything.
So as you're walking, do you come across anybody else?
No.
Do you get a sense of the life that he was living as the slave who was mining the copper? Who were you working for?
The guards.
Can you describe that place? What did it look like?
The buildings are made of sandstone. Everything was white.
Did you have a family there?
Yes.
Were you married?
I was married with 2 children.
The day that you decided to run, why did you decide to do that? What happened?
I don't know.
You want to mention anything about your family?
I don't remember what they look like. Just the silhouettes.
So you don't remember what they look like?
No. Or what happened.
You just knew that you couldn't do it anymore
Mm-hmm.
and you had to leave.
Yes.
You said there were guards. So do you get a sense of who you were working for? Who were the guards working for?
The Pharaoh?
All right, so you were mining the copper for the Pharaoh?
Yes. All of us.
Was there a lot of you?
Yes. We were tied together.
They had you tied together?
Yes.
And they were forcing you to do this?
Yeah.
Did all of the people have to mine for the Pharaoh? Mine the copper for the Pharaoh? Or why did you have to do that? Was there a reason?
Because I could. Because I was strong.
Why were they forcing you to do it?
Because we didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't, we'd get whipped and beat.
So was there a certain part of society that had to do this for the Pharaoh? Or how did they choose? Did they just choose the strong men to do it? Or were you, how did you get to where you were being forced to do this? Was that how you were born into it?
We were brought there. But I don't remember what my home looked like.
Were you taken away from your family?
We were all taken, but I was taken separately. They were taken somewhere else. But I didn't see them again.
Okay. So you were with your family and the guards came and took you and your family?
Yes.
And they separated your family?
Yes.
And they took you to this place and made you mine the copper?
Yes.
Is there
I think I'm looking for them.
You're looking for your family.
So I left.
So when you left, you wanted to find your family.
Yes.
Did you have a sense of where they were?
No.
Mm-hmm. That's why you didn't know where to go or what to do?
Yes.
So you had no idea where to find them?
No.
Did they keep you separate? So when you were working, did you have a place where they would bring you to sleep or eat? Did they feed you?
It was like horse stables outside. A roof and 3 walls.
And this is where you would sleep?
Yes.
In the stables? Was there a lot of you there? Do you get a sense of how many there were?
50.
Were they feeding you?
We got bread and water.
I know you said your body was weak,
Yes.
so you were still starving, essentially not eating enough.
Very hungry, yes.
Mm-hmm. Did you and the other men speak when you were together in the stables? Did you know each other?
No. We didn't know each other. Nor did I speak. We weren't allowed to.
So you would work all day and then they would bring you back to these stables?
Yes.
So you never ended up finding out where they were bringing the others, like the women and children?
No.
Okay. Did the guards ever speak to you?
I didn't understand what they were saying.
So they spoke a different language?
Yes.
So did they take you from far away?
Yes.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention about the stable or the guards?
The guards rode horses and camels. They didn't walk anywhere.
But you guys had to walk?
Yes.
Was it a far walk to the mines?
Yes.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention about the mines?
No.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention about the guards?
No.
So on the day that you decided to run, how did you get away? You said they had you chained up or they had you tied up together?
I had cut the rope and ran.
And did any of the other men run with you?
No. Just me.
And when you cut the rope and you ran, they started chasing you? Were they on their...
They didn't notice.
Okay.
I was the last one that day. So I didn't have anyone on my other side.
So you just kind of slipped away?
Yes.
And then you just started running?
Yes.
How long do you think that you ran before they noticed? Or how long did you go before they noticed? Was it a long time?
Till the end of the day.
So at the end of the day, the guards noticed you were gone?
Yes.
And then they came after you?
Yes.
So were you able to get pretty far away before they started?
They found me by the tree.
So they did find you?
Yes.
And what happened next?
They stabbed me.
Is this the last day of your life?
Yes.
Did they say anything to you, or you couldn't understand them? What happened?
They yelled at me.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't understand what they said.
Mm-hmm. And they just stabbed you?
Yes. Then they left me.
They left you there to die?
Yes.
So whatever has happened has already happened. You're on the other side of it. And from that perspective, you can see what happened to the body. What happened?
It just stayed there. While animals ate it. Birds.
From that perspective, you can see the entire life. And every life has a lesson. What do you think the lesson of that life was?
Value things while you have it. Before it's taken away.
And every life has a purpose. What do you think the purpose of that life was?
I don't know.
Not sure of the purpose?
No.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention about this lifetime?
No.
Now that you're on the other side, do you want to look around?
Yes.
What do you see there around you?
Black.
Was there anyone there to meet you when you passed in that life?
No.
What else do you see there in the black?
It's like stars. But I can't make out anything.
And it looks like stars?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple planets. Nothing familiar.
Do you want to move towards them, or do you want to move around there?
They're gone now.
Okay. What comes into your awareness?
Nothing. Black.
Do you get a sense of how big the space is?
It's big.
What do you know about this place?
It's comfortable.
So you feel comfortable here?
Yeah.
Do you notice any edges or boundaries?
It's all smooth like a dome.
Have you been here before?
Yes.
What do you know about this place?
It's my place.
And do you come here when you're in between lives?
Yes.
And what do you do while you're in this space?
Just sit and think. Reflect and plan.
You sit and think and reflect and plan?
Yes.
And what are you planning for?
To be better. The next time.
So you reflect on the life that you just led, and then you make a plan to be better for the next life?
Yes.
Do you plan with anybody, or do you do the planning by yourself, or do you meet councils, or?
No, only me.
So you do this by yourself, and then you decide where you want to go next?
Yes.
And how do you make that decision?
Whichever planet's by me.
So you make the decision of which planet you want to go to that's closest to you?
Yes.
What else can you tell me about this space that you're in? You said it's like a dome, it's like your house.
Like a bubble.
It's like a bubble.
There's nothing in it. Just me.
What do you sense about yourself in this place? Do you have a body?
No. It's quiet and peaceful.
Can you go to this space during meditation?
Yes.
Is this like a healing space?
Yes. Where I need to go next will be shown to me.
Okay.
But I wait until then.
How does it get shown to you? Can you explain that?
The bubble changes from black to a picture.
Oh, okay.
And it's all around me. And then I can be there. But until then, I need to be patient and wait.
So when you're ready for the next place, it appears to you.
Yes.
And then you're there.
Mm-hmm. I can choose to not go, but I can't choose where to go.
So if you choose not to go there,
Back to black.
okay.
If I need to go there, it comes back.
And then you know it's just something you need to do.
Yes.
So then you just make the choice to go.
Yes.
But if it's not something that you're needed to do, then something else will appear eventually.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how that comes into your awareness or how that comes into your bubble? Who's sending that information to you?
The universe.
Okay, the universe sends that to you. So whatever the universe, wherever it needs you to go, is usually what it sends to you.
Yes.
But if you choose not to go, it'll go back to the black. But if it's very important, it comes back.
Persistent. Yes.
Okay. And then you will make the choice to go.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to mention about this place?
I like this place.
I know you said you didn't have a body. Well, how do you perceive yourself?
Just conscious.
So do you only go into this space after a life, or do you go into this space? You can go into this space when you're meditating and stuff too?
Yes.
Okay. And how does it help you to go into this place when you're meditating?
It's peace and quiet. And I can get messages if I need them. Pictures. And I can talk with me.
You can talk with you?
I can talk to me, yes.
They can talk to you? The universe?
No, me. I can talk to whoever I am meditating.
I see. So you can speak to your higher self
Yes.
in this place, and then whoever you are in the physical you can communicate with.
Yes.
Okay. Can come to this place to speak with you, his higher self,
If he wants.
anytime.
Yes. He knows where it is.
You're reminding him today by showing him this space?
Yes.
Was there something else you wanted to know about this space?
He knows.
Okay. So I am speaking to his higher self.
Yes.
Why did you choose the life where he was the slave and working for the Pharaoh?
He needed to see that.
Why did you need to see that?
To know that sometimes you make a bold choice you think is right, but it doesn't pay off.
And why did he need to see that in this life?
He doubts subservientude.
And so what did you want him to take away from that life?
Make a plan before you run, or else you'll end up worse.
And is that something that he's doing in this life now?
Not yet.
Okay. But he needs to know this.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you want to tell him about that so that he can understand it a little better now?
We'll see soon.
Okay.
Tides are changing. He'll be ready.
Is there anything else you want to tell him about that lifetime?
He knows.
Can you do a body scan for him?
Yes.
Can you tell me where you're starting?
At my head.
Can you let me know if you find anything out of balance while you're scanning?
Yes.
What type of nourishment does his body need?
Meat and vegetables and fruits. He needs to cook his own foods and stop eating processed.
Is there any other type of nourishment that his body needs that you want to share with him today?
More water.
He also asks if he will experience being old in this lifetime.
Yes.
So he has a good body, he has a healthy body,
Yes.
and he will experience growing old in this lifetime.
Correct. Not too old. He would like that.
So it'll be just right.
Exactly.
And have you completed his body scan?
Yes.
Was there anything else that he needs to be aware of going on in his body?
No.
So his body is balanced?
And healthy, yes.
Okay. He wants to know how many past lives he's lived up to this point on Earth.
12.
And can you tell him how many past lives he's lived in general, or how many lives he's lived in general?
17.
Is there any more you want to share with him about any of that?
Not now.
Okay. He wants to know if he's done anything extraordinary in his previous lifetimes.
Yes.
Can you share that with him today? He was curious.
It's not the time.
Okay.
Just, yes.
He wants to know, why is his intuition and empathy so strong?
Because he's gifted with those. No, I can't give any more detail than that.
His next question is, why does he have so many synchronicities?
Show him he's on the right path, since he doubts with acceptance.
So this helps him to know that he's on the right path, since he hasn't fully accepted.
Exactly.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to tell him about that today?
I'm happy he sees them. They're easy to miss, but he doesn't.
We talked about cats a little bit having, being able to have a higher perception than us. What can you tell us about that?
I was a cat once.
Did you enjoy being a cat?
Very much.
When you're a cat, can you see things, can you perceive things differently than humans?
Yes.
Can you tell us in what way?
More beings, but it's difficult to describe. It's like another sense.
How do cats help humans in general?
Help them see what's not there and ward off bad energies. They don't come around cats because they can see them. They don't like to be seen.
So they leave.
Correct.
Know how he can make himself happy.
Listen to yourself.
Is there something that he's missing that you're trying to share with him that you can tell him now?
Confidence in your choices.
So he needs to trust himself
Yes. And me.
and his higher self. Because you're giving him messages, you're sending him information and guidance,
Yes.
and so he needs to listen to that information when it's
Yes.
coming through. And is that typically his first thoughts?
Typically, yes.
Okay. So typically his first thoughts are the right thoughts.
Yes.
And he needs to have confidence and trust in those thoughts and make the right choices.
Yes. He's doing good. Keep it up.
Crystals work for him.
Yes.
And which are the best crystals for him?
Obsidian, quartz, amethyst.
And amethyst. Okay. Any others?
They all work, but not as good.
And can you tell him how the crystals work for him?
They amplify what he already has.
Can you tell us about moldavite?
It's glass, but very powerful.
What gives moldavite its power? Why is it so powerful?
Extraterrestrial energy that wasn't made here.
So when humans carry the moldavite or wear it or hold it, what happens?
Whatever they want, they manifest, good or bad.
So is that what it does for humans? It helps them to manifest?
Yes.
Is that why it was sent here? Or was that by accident? You said it was ET energy. What can you tell us about that?
The energy used to create it's not from this planet. and it can't be replicated. That's not why it was sent here, but that's why it's here, just to manifest.
Was there anything else that you wanted to tell us about the moldavite today?
Be careful. Manifestation's not subjective, good or bad. It's easy to manifest something bad by accident, or what you would deem as bad.
So we must be careful when we're working with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Good headspace only.
A good headspace only. Okay. Decided to make this appointment today. What was it that you hoped that he received from it?
The chance to actually listen to me. Understand that we are one.
And how often would you recommend listen to his recording to get the most benefit?
One time a month.
For how long?
The whole duration.
And what will be the benefit when he listens to the recording?
He'll listen to me again.
We want to thank you for all of the information and energy in the healing.